Hi, I'm Kim from mumschoice.co.uk. Just thought I'd pop on here, just give a quick introduction to who I am, what I'm doing, and why I've set up mumschoice.co.uk. Where to start, really? I mean, I've done a teaching qualification. I did that years and years ago. I worked as a teacher. I worked as a teaching assistant. I've done early years. I've done a bit of childminding. I've got two beautiful little girls of my own. One is 3 and one is 1. And I've also got a baby on the way. I am 27 weeks pregnant today and very much feeling all the kicks. So we've got a little while left to go until we meet our little baby. We didn't choose to find out because we did it with the other two and it wouldn't have been fair, but we will wait and see. I just wanted to thank you for being here at mumschoice.co.uk. I set the business up literally just at the end of February. I'd been searching for quite some time about what I wanted to do. I've obviously done teaching before, but then I wanted to stay at home. And I think I find a lot of other mums have a situation where they are forced to go back to work and they don't really want to, and they kind of prizing themselves away from the little ones. And I don't know whether you're the same, but I am fortunate enough to be able to say no to going back to work. So I think probably by the end of this pregnancy, it was either a case of go back to work or set something up. And so my choice was to set something up and go forth into a new era and a new land of things that I don't really understand. So I'm kind of learning as I go. And if I can be of any use at all to you or your business or your life going forward or your life choices, in fact, I know nursery fees are shooting up. They're soaring high. They're shooting right through the roof. And it's not fair on parents and it's not fair on you and it's not fair on the children to have to do so many hours. So if you're desperately wanting to do something different, then please get in touch with me, because I am happy to help you step by step to develop your own business, come up with your own ideas, make a business plan. I can help you with any of that because I've learned it myself, and it does take a long time to understand what's going on with URLs and SEOs and all kinds of different phrases like that. But yeah, well, I'm learning as I go, and I'm starting to see results from creating this blog and helping out other people. And mainly for me, helping out other people is really what I want to do. You know, I see mums in these situations all the time, and they're too tired or too stressed, and so I help out with anything to do with behaviour, anything to do with keeping the children interested, engaging in an activity you might not have thought of before. I've got a black tough tray. I don't know if you've had one or you know of one, but I've got a black tough tray, and I just, every few days I change it and I put something else in it, and it just keeps the children entertained for, enough time really to kind of make the dinner or just do something that you want to do without having to constantly be, giving the children attention, because it's really important for their development for them to do independent activities. And it's important for you and your frame of mind to take a step back, have a break, have a cup of tea, do what you need to do, and then go back over and see what they're doing. And it's so beneficial. And if I can help you with any of those things, then I'll do that, because genuinely, I really want to help other people out. And I am actually a practicing SGI Buddhist. So that means that I chant every day. So I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. And what it does is it basically opens up a conversation with yourself. There's no God, there's no one to worship, but it's all about you. So it's about you becoming the best person that you can be in this life, which will enable you to be something better in another life, say. And it's quite a heavy topic if you really dig into it, but on the surface of things, I just want to be a good person. I want to teach my children to be good people, and just because somebody did something to you doesn't mean you should do something to them. And there's a thing where you say you can turn poison into medicine. So if something is negative or something is bad in your life, you can change that into something good, whether that be an argument that you're having, or a person that you're finding quite difficult in your life. Just to have compassion, just come at every situation with compassion, really changes how you feel, and it also changes how they feel, and people will start to see you in a different way. And it's amazing the transformations of things that can happen in your life once you start to think in a different way. And that can also apply to your children. Sometimes you're tired and you find yourself nagging, and if you just stopped yourself and you come at it with compassion, and maybe you sat down and you discussed the situation, it might help. Or sometimes children, they don't need anything other than hold them as close as possible and just say nice things to them, and you can diffuse the situation so quickly in that way. So what I'm saying to you is I've got loads and loads of experience with children and education, and I'm willing to help in any way. I've now got business experience as well. I've set up multiple businesses across the years, and I can't give up on myself. So I'm not going to give up on you, and I'm not going to give up on helping people, because that's just who I am. But for example, setting up a dance school for me didn't really work out. I don't want to go back into full-time teaching because I feel there's far too much emphasis on exams for little children, and I don't think that that's the way forward personally, but other people might believe that that's the way forwards. But personally, for me, I can't put my 100% effort into something that I'm not fully there for. And I will pick up any tutoring. I'd help any children out on a one-to-one basis, but as a class basis where I'm being told, constantly what to do, I'm being judged by Ofsted and by senior teachers, doesn't really appeal to me in the long term. So I've done loads of traveling when I was younger. My intention for our family is to, once they're all old enough to hold their own rucksack, our intention is to pick them all up and go traveling. And we're going to give them the life experiences that they need to become beautiful, grateful people. So we're going to teach them. We're going to go to certain places that I've been to. In South Africa, I went and taught at schools in South Africa, and those children didn't have anything really. I created them resources, and I took them to the school, and I really want to take my children to places like that to show them that actually, not everybody has everything. And, we'll also get some really nice life experiences. We watch loads of animal programs on the TV, and they're so interested. But I don't want to just take them to the aquarium or take them to the zoo. I want to show them the real experiences. So as soon as they're old enough to go on safari, we'll go on safari. As soon as they're old enough to learn how to scuba dive, we'll all go scuba diving and off the Great Barrier Reef. And we've got so many adventures planned for the children that I'll be so excited to share them all on this blog, and hope that maybe I can inspire some people to do the same, because travel is probably the best life experience that you can ever get, in my opinion. And so I'm just going to leave you on a note now. So I just want to make sure that you know that I will do everything that I can to help you and your life and your baby and the whole process of becoming a mum. I'm going to make that as easy as possible for you. I'm going to do product reviews that I've already got a couple up there at the minute. This is a new website at the minute, so I'm thanking you already for supporting me on this journey. I am constantly learning, and I'm hoping that you are going to gain something really inspirational, and I hope to see you soon.